Hey there, you guys. Jacqueline Jax from AVA Live Radio. Nice to see you. I'm going to be talking to you today about the 3 smartest music marketing strategies of August 2017. So, of course, with the algorithm changes, it's very difficult to map out exactly what you're going to do for a whole year, even though it's really important to be consistent. But I encourage you to subscribe to this channel here on YouTube so that you can stay up to date with all the latest. Now, if you want to submit your music and you're a musician and you're looking to get your music on radio, you want to boost your playlists on SoundCloud, on Spotify, you want to do better on streaming, even improve your social media with some one-to-one strategy and career strategy, you can do that all through AVA Live Radio. All you have to do is just submit your music and we will reach out to you, talk to you about what it is that you're looking to do, and hopefully get you some really good advice and some help there. Whether you end up launching music on the radio or not, you're still going to get a little bit of something that you need to get to the next level, and that's what we're here to do. So guys, don't forget, follow this channel. Now let's dive in, because I'm not going to make this video long for these strategies, because I know your time's really valuable and so is mine. The first thing, no matter what, is before you hit social media, you should set up an email list. Whether you have the email list over at Reverb Nation or you decide to put it over at MailChimp or whatever, Constant Contact, whatever it is that you use to put a mailing list together, you've got to have it. Still to this day, outside of social media, musicians make more money and have more engagement and reaction from super fans through an email list. So it's really important that you learn how to manage an email list, you learn how to set one up, and you learn how to collect emails, and you make that a big focus of your marketing. It's not enough. Like, I see so many of you guys going over to Twitter and in the DM, you list every single social media network that you can possibly sign up for in hopes that somebody will actually think or care about joining all of them. Well, if you ever received a DM from somebody that you don't know, the last thing you want to do is start taking your time off of one platform to jump onto a whole bunch of others. So it's really not necessary to put those DMs, because nobody's reading them. And 9 out of 10 times, if somebody answers you, you don't even answer them anyway. So it's much more effective to say something like, I am always contacting all of my people about my music through my email list, so be sure to follow me here and put your sign up. So if you're going to use DMs that way and you're going to reach out to people in kind of an anonymous fashion, much better to send them to an email list and talk about what you have coming. Something like, I'm going to be live streaming and I do it often on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, but sign up for my email list, because that's where you're going to get the notifications if you really want to catch up with me and you like what we're doing. Now, here's another thing. Think about those DMs as the very first piece of contact, the very first introduction you have to somebody. What would they most like to know about you? So before you're sending them off of this platform that you're on to another platform, think about the message and then think about why they would want to join your email list. What would be valuable for them if they were in your niche and part of a group that was actually looking for music like you have? That's where your best chance lies at getting somebody brand new to do and take action from that DM. Otherwise, it's kind of like not doing anything for you. You may as well just have it reach out, start a conversation, maybe that you change up every single day, and do something productive so that you can actually start that relationship. But end all, the #1 priority in 2017 for any business is an email list, still to this day. It's the one that's going to send you the most. Now, how do you get somebody to open your emails 100% of the time? You don't spam them. You make sure that the only thing that you send them is very valuable and important stuff. Don't just use your email list to jump out like greetings or messages that don't have valuable content. Think in terms of the super fans that actually gave you your email. Make them someone you cherish. Don't make them someone you chase away, because bombarding them with announcements and very impersonal emails is no way going to work for you. It's going to get people to unsubscribe from your list or ignore them altogether, and really kind of tick people off because you're not going to want to open them. If your open rate is really, really low and you don't have a really great open rate, you know you're doing something wrong. It's a good indicator that you need to change, because as fast as you drive people to all these pages, they're just bouncing and not interested in coming back because your content's really not good. So that's a good indicator. It really is. Now, number 2 on my list, bet you guys can't guess what it is. I'll bet you're thinking it's like a social media page or something, but it's not. It's actually your own website. I have been telling you for over a year now that everything happens on your own website. If you can get somebody to your website to spend more than 8 seconds before they flash off, then you've actually captured the attention of somebody. If you made your website so interesting and interactive and daily updating or often updating, or a space where everything starts first, then your super fans will get to know it and get to frequent it because they know that's where they should check in. Now, of course, you're going to want to make your website mobile friendly, because 95% of the people that are tuning in, at least according to all the stats of all the indie artists that I work with on the one-to-one, they all have fans tuning in from mobile devices. So make sure that your website is mobile friendly. Don't go for a free Wix site because it's really not going to look professional. Definitely put a little bit of time, energy, and a little bit of money into building a nice site. Now, there are all kinds of ways to get sites built out there. From Reverb Nation does it to Squarespace does it. I mean, there's templates. They're so easy, and there's tons of YouTube videos out there to be able to arrange a site for yourself and use a template to fill in all the information. So whether you have a friend that's going to do it for you, you put a little money into getting it done, and then you learn the platform so you can update it. Definitely put a blog on there so that you can use it kind of like as a personal way to keep up with your news. Share out from your blog onto your social media, and make sure that there is sharing ability and social media links all on the website. Also, don't forget a contact page. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I have done, like lists of things that you need to have on your website, that I share over at jacquelinejax.tv. I also do them here at YouTube. So look through the other videos on this channel for more really, really cool tips on ways to make your website more interactive as a musician, and things that you should be doing on your website to make more engagement happen, to make people check back more often, all kinds of goodies like that. I think it's really, really important in 2017, especially as we go into the holiday season. You're going to want to put lots of packages up for sale and things that are special for those people who are the super fans of your music and that really, really love what you have and want more. Those are the people that you need to cater to. So think in terms of them when you're building your site. Make it somewhere that people want to come back to and anticipate, so that they will come back more often and spend more time there on the site. Don't fill the site with ads and things like that, because you really don't want to drive traffic off of your page. You want to keep people there, moving through videos, moving through content, and really entertained. Also, build it for 2 things. 1, build it so that people can come into other pages and still access everything you've got going on, so there's navigation. And 2, so that anybody that's new that goes onto a page, like a splash page, to sign up for your website and be able to receive emails, or being sent to the home page first off, really gets a great overview of what's going on with you and who you are as a musician right now. And also link them to the timelines so they can see who you were and get your previous music catalog as well. So those are the first 2 things. And the third one, of course, Going with all the algorithms across all of social media today, it's all about video, and not just pre-recorded video. It's about live streaming. Now, I don't really know why a musician wouldn't be comfortable live streaming unless you really aren't ready to live stream and you're not ready to perform. But safe bet is most of the people that I talk to, they're out there performing their music. So if you're going to perform in front of a crowd, why aren't you live streaming it? Every single algorithm reacts well to live streams right now, especially if it's done consistently and it's done often. So step up your game and try to get a lot more video launched to your social media pages that you really want to focus on. Just remember that every social media page is there to grab attention from people who are currently on the app. You need to drive that traffic to your website. So make sure that you make it really clear that what's happening on your website happens there first. And that's where people who really, really love what you have can not only hear your special music, the new launches, the new videos, they can get behind the scenes content and things that they might not see out there on social media. This is Jacqueline Jax for AVA Live Radio. Don't forget to go over and submit your music to avaliveradio.com today, because we really want to hear from you and see what you have going on. We can talk to you about music marketing and things maybe that will help you get more exposure as you try to launch a career in music. Have a great one. I will be back with more updates. And don't forget to check out our playlists on this channel, because we have lots of great social media tips, from how to master your Twitter feed to the top 3 things you should be doing on every social media page. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in with me, and please don't forget to share this video on Twitter or with a friend. Bye.